that because some guys will go down to the 5 minute and get this thing wrong. Now let's get our regular trades on Rubicon here first. So I'm on 15th of June, 16th of June, 11:40. I'm going to go into Rubicon, edit, reserved, open it up. 16th June, no, 1400. Just want to get that down move. And here we are. We can see it here. Now again, we have our regular trades right here on the 15 minute. Again, you see the accuracy as this thing is pounding its way down. On that small system trade, we see it open up right here. Now remember, in this case, we have the spine below us. So that initial move down to the spine is a nice, 18 to 20 pip move. I'd be quite happy with that. Once it hits the spine, we see support come in. Don't fight it, guys. Just get out of that small system trade and then wait for the other trades to unfold. Hopefully that makes sense. Now you could also, I'm a little low to do this, but you can drop to the 5 minute. Let's see, can we find this baby on the 5 minute? Yesterday. Here it is, and you can see it on the 5 minute. Nicely kicking in. The GAN opens up, and there's your initial trade. Bingo. So that's a small system trade, but remember, guys, my recommendation, only do it when you got an established top and or an established bottom, and you can see a double out on the 1 hour. That's your key. Do I have a double top on the 1 hour? Yes, I do. Do I have a red candle showing me that the direction has changed? Yes, I do. Then I can drop down and look for that small system trade. It's just an addition. I don't want you to get too caught up in it. Again, please use it only when tops or bottoms, double top or bottom, are in play. Now, any question on that, guys? Hopefully I've explained it. Okay, any other questions, guys? So then, as you're writing questions, I'll drop down. So let's look at the 15 minute today on the Oz. And again, very nice trades on that 15 minute. This one would have been tough because it would have taken you out. This was good. So this first one, nice trade for 16.5 pips to the target. But again, look at what happened. She blew right through the target. Red candle straight down. So that was a heck of a trade right there. That candle never stopped. The red, tiny little pullback really went all the way down. 60 or 70 potential pips on that. In all circumstances, do they still apply? What does what apply? Gian Piero. Sorry, just give me some clarification on that. The question is, in all circumstances, do they still apply? My question is, what do you mean by they? Okay. Where was it? Yeah, then, okay, here we go. And then this one kicks in right here. And then remember, again, the reason I say with the wave, 1, 2, 3, nice moves. That fourth one is not going to be an optimal trade, guys. Just not going to be an optimal trade. So always remember that you're taking a risk by taking it. It's not saying there's not going to be a signal there, that it doesn't come back and test it later. It does. However, that's a riskier trade than the first two. Yep. Gian Piero, yeah. The small system is exactly what I said. Only to be used with a double top or a double bottom on a 1 hour chart. If you do that, you'll be fine. On any, yeah. Okay, okay, great. Sorry for being a little short there. I didn't mean to be. I got you now. I'm glad you got it. Okay. Now, that's the Oz. Now remember, with our Oz, looking at it, the big picture we know, because we were out there already, is strongly to the upside. We're just essentially on a pretty strong pullback here. And if we go back out to the daily chart, we'll be watching for the following to happen. Does this pullback continue? You know, it's only been but 500 pips, which in the grand scheme of things, on a daily chart, on an uptrend that goes all the way back here, even if I take it from here, you know, 2,900 pips, and we're looking at a 500 pip pullback. Not a whole lot. So we're not convinced that that baby has gone over. And again, the other thing to test on the daily chart is look at your spine. Is it still above the spine? It is. So that doesn't mean we're not going to get short signals on the 15, 30 minute and 15 minute Rubicon. We will. But don't forget, this baby is still in an uptrend. Make sense, guys? Now, any other chart anybody wants me to look at, time frame or different currency, I'd be happy to do that. Again, the other thing is, don't forget, guys, to always drop down to that 1 hour chart and put in the Fibonacci. Very, very important. Now, the Rubicon rules, wow, are the signals. Take the signals and then come to the webinar, and I'll for clarification. Gian Piero. This webinar is every week on Thursday and available at rubicon.com/blog. Oh, where did I put it? Oh, let me put it in here. I thought I had it in here. If you go here, you'll be able to see, you'll get access to all the Rubicon webinars, all the training. www.rubiconindicator.com/blog. Let me leave that in there with the rest of them. Okay. For those of you who want to follow me on Twitter, I try and keep an eye on Rubicon throughout the course of the day. It's Frank O'Connor FX, twitter.com/Frank O'Connor FX, or if you just, type in your search on Twitter, Frank O'Connor FX, you will get me there. Let me run through this. Our regular website is tradersedgeproducts.com. If you need information on the webinars, please go to webinar at send us an email at webinar@tradersedgeforex.com, and that'll give you information on access to the webinars, and we'll update that every month. Information on our brokers, please go to broker@tradersedgeforex. Send us an email to broker@tradersedgeforex.com, and we'll send you out links to our recommended brokers. FXDD, FXCM, FXSol, Forex.com, and Alpari. We've tried those. We know they work. They're all good brokers. We like to work with brokers that we know operate with our system properly, and they all do. So we'll send you the link. Our auto alert service, signal service, go to www.forexautoalerts.com. If you want information on any of our training, coaching programs, or our graduate program, send me an email to fo'connor@tradersedgeforex.com. fo'connor@tradersedgeforex.com. I'll send you information on our coaching and graduate coaching programs. Now, Paul Watson's with us today. I want to mention as well, many of you know Paul because he did a very nice piece of software called the Forex Pro Toolkit, and he did it specifically for our TEF indicator. Just to let you know, guys, he has now amended it and brought it up to date to work with Rubicon also. It's a trade management tool and a very good one. You'll find it at www.tradersedgeforex.com. If you're a member or a student, please put in the coupon code TEF and you'll get a discount. It's not our product, but we like it a lot, so I mention it and bring it up because Paul has done a great job on it. And then finally, don't forget, all the Rubicon webinars will be available at rubiconindicator.com/blog. Questions? I will take a look at the USD-yen, Harry. I'll leave those links up there for a few moments if anybody wants to take them down, Dominic. Yeah, Australia, you may have some different brokers that you need to look at. We do know within America, US, Canada, Europe, and indeed Australia, any of these guys work. But you may have some other brokers in Australia, Elsie, that we don't have here. I agree. I want to take a look at this for Harry. USD yen 30-minute. Let me get my Rubicon indicator operating properly. It just crossed over, so we just have a new signal there, Harry. Again, what I want to do on the USD yen, this is a tough one right now, for sure. Go out to the daily chart. Let's take a look at what this baby's telling us. Strong, 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 strong downtrend, for sure. Keep an eye on my trend line right here. I'll keep an eye on my trend line right here. Now again, this is a daily chart, so if these trend lines show up on a smaller time frame, you got my attention. Now, so we had a low down here, 77. Nice pullback off that for about 800 pips, but then the process of heading back down has begun. So the overall trend strongly to the downside. Let's drop to our 1 hour chart. Get my 2 weeks of trading. Get my Fibonacci on there. Look for the high. In the direction of the overall trend, left to right, it's down. So I'll draw the fib, highest point to lowest point. And again, Harry, look what happened already in the last couple of days. She reached the bottom on Friday, and on Sunday, Monday for many of you, came right back and tested the 23 fib, bounced off that, dropped down. I'm sorry, came up and tested the 38 fib, and then bounced off that and kind of found support here at the 23. Never made it all the way back down, so that was telling you right there there wasn't that much of a strong push to the downside, at least in the last couple of days. Dollar strength coming into play. Comes back up, takes out the 38 again, and then heads up to the 50. 30-minute chart. What can I garnish from that? Let me take a look at our signals. I'll go 15, 6, 1400 hours. See what I got. So on the way up, those are the signals on the way up. It hit the top, it didn't give you another signal, which is correct. Drop down to my 15-minute chart. It's on a different day. Oh, there they are. Sorry, it's kicking in now. There they are on the 15-minute chart. Harry on the way up. Let's check it for right now. What's going on right now? Just clear that out. Bring it up to date, and we got a signal today to the short side. Now let's look at that. Here's now again another thing I would mention. At this time of the day, for me, 4:45 p.m. I'm not trading. Please don't trade until in the Asian session at least Tokyo, Singapore open up. You want Australia, Tokyo, Hong Kong all open with at least some volume before you trade in the Asian session. Now what can we garnish from that today?